this year, definitely. And let's win district this year.
We've won district twice.
Let's win it this year. Ball.
We need to win
We're
state.
going for state. We almost won state last year.
We got close.
I find it funny everybody says the high school's better than middle school. Ha 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 ha. That's not very funny. I mean, come on. The high school better than middle school. We got the best record in middle school.
Are we the best?
District right now. We're undefeated at home. Here's the pitch.
In our district.
Ball. We got the best winning record at home. We're undefeated at home. We've only got one loss this year, and that came against Savannah, I believe. Lots starting to come on here at Panther Field. Ball. And ball 4. Now put a runner at second and first. No outs here in the top of the third.
I can play anywhere though.
I can't see.
Ooh, do you see that?
That'd be first.
Do you see number 12? He like almost tripped when he was coming up to the plate. He like stepped over his shoes or something. He almost tripped. Here's the pitch.
They're going for the bunt, ain't they?
If that was going to be a bunt, that would have been one of the weirdest bunts I've ever seen. He was like turned like almost sideways. Sorry for that. He was turned almost sideways. Here's the pitch. Strike.
You can watch. Good boy.
There's a strike.
Like it.
Who do you think will throw the first no-hitter this year in baseball? Major League Baseball. Who do you think will throw the first no-hitter this year?
I don't know, but we had tons of them last year.
Tons of no-hitters last year? Did Dakota pitch one?
Well, I was talking about Major League.
Yeah, no, Major League, we'd had tons.
Definitely. The very first time in Major League Baseball history, we had not one, but not two, but 3 perfect games. Philip Humber, Matt Cain, and Felix Hernandez.
We normally get like one, not even one most of the time. Not even one no-hitters a year.
Pitch.
Last
Ball.
year was an amazing year.
It's not hard to get.
You had the Mets pitch their very first no-hitter, and that was a happy moment. I was happy for the Mets because it was about time.
Dan Ugla got us the hit streak, like 42.
Strike! Hamilton with 4 home runs in a game last year. That was beast.
If you got one more, you broke the record.
He almost had one more. That last one that he hit almost went out, but sadly was caught at the warning track. Pitch. And there's ball 4, and now leave the bases loaded here. In the top of the third, no outs. Where are y'all getting the hand warmers?
I had it. I brought it.
You know, if we can go downstairs and keep you.
I wish Lucas Clayton come to one of the games.
Who?
Lucas Clayton.
Who's that?
My best friend. Pitch.
What's he look
Ball.
like? What's he look like?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Tall guy. Drives a Jeep now.
Blue Jeep.
I like the Jeep because he likes to go off-roading in it. Like, ball. His old car, he couldn't really go off-roading in it, but this Jeep, man, it can really go off-road. We went off-roading near his house, like out in the woods, and it was so freaking awesome. I thought we were gonna flip.
Cam, I need to go
Strike.
to your house.
But it was awesome. I mean, it was an awesome ride. We went. That was an awesome experience. I still want that rematch on MLB The Show, Lucas.
You gotta bring your laptop so we can play.
Ball. I still want that rematch on MLB The Show.
I can make you a server.
Yes, I know it's MLB 12 The Show, but so what? I want a rematch because I know I can beat you, Lucas. I know I can beat you. And ball, all I need is one more game. Just one more, and I can beat you. I lost the last game 9-5 to Lucas. Do y'all have PlayStation 3?
Yeah. I play Xbox.
How come y'all haven't added me yet?
I play Xbox.
Oh. You got Call of Duty or Halo?
I play those, but Call of Duty's my favorite. Play Minecraft.
Gotta visit the pitcher's mound by the boss.
Halo's fun.
Do you play any Minecraft?
No.
It's fun.
Minecraft, I'm sorry, it's boring. All you do is go around digging for coal, making a house, blah blah blah. It's like Sim City.
Well, that's not some shitty.
Except you got spiders and stuff coming out in the middle of the night and killing you.
You know you can put it on peaceful.
It's kind of. It reminds me a little bit of Skyrim. I'm sorry.
How in the world is that run to Chicago?
Because, I mean, the monsters don't come out until night and there's a pitch and a
Dude,
strike.
have you ever played like non-stop for like 6 hours straight?
All the time. I'll play like all night and they would.
Dude,
I went one time, here's a pitch,
outside and like looked at the trees
and
and
ball.
You
One
can see
time-
diamond blocks and stuff and everything.
I remember one time, when I was like a kid, I had PlayStation 1. When I first got it, the very first day I got it, I stayed up till 1 in the morning until like 2 a.m. the next day playing the heck out of it. Just playing several games on a PlayStation 1. I nearly wore it out in one day.
They go all night all the time. About 1 to 2 weekend nights I always stay up.
And here's a pitch and a strike. I'm getting better at Grand Theft Auto. I got Grand Theft Auto 4 online. At first I kind of sucked on there, but now you don't want to play me on Grand Theft Auto now. I'm beast on there now. I know what I'm doing now. I know how to get people on there. Like when people try to shoot me and kill me in multiplayer, I know how to get them first. So I'm getting a lot better. I've got already getting a crown. I got half a crown on there. And strike 3!
That was nice, right?
That catches it.
I believe that's 1 out or 2 out to the top of the third. 1 out.
You walk it right up.
I'll be going to Chicago tomorrow to help the Cubbies.
I thought, didn't you go to
Pittsburgh. Sorry, Pittsburgh.
did you go to Chicago over
Yep, I went over to Chicago on spring break. I should have brought my stuff for you guys to see. But I really did go to Chicago.
Was it fun?
Yep, it was fun. Went up in the Willis Tower. It's not the Sears Tower no more.
What's it called?
Willis Tower. Fly ball. Is this playable? Yes, it is. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the third. And of course, guys, what's the number one reason why we go to Chicago?
Say again.
It's a ballpark and it's home to my favorite baseball team.
Okay.
Yep, but what's the name of the ballpark?
PP Park.
Wrigley Field. I went by Wrigley Field over spring break. I love that place. Yes, I know it's starting to get a little changes now. I think they're remodeling the scoreboard, I think, and they're remodeling the stadium, but it's still the same old Wrigley that I know and love.
At least they didn't take down the whole stadium like Yankee did.
They're not going to tear down Wrigley.
I said they didn't.
Oh, I thought you said they should
I
take
said
down.
at least they didn't do it like Yankee did. What I think
That
it's
was
Yankees.
stupid of the Yankees to do that. They play all those years in the house that Ruth built, only to tear it down and build a new ballpark right across the street. Looks just like the same thing. Why?
Because it's falling apart.
They couldn't like remodel the old one. No, they had to build
It's
it.
basically the same thing. No, the heat is out.
And dropped at home. That's the first run of the game. Panthers still up 4-1 here in the top of the. Well, 2 runs here in the top of the third. Panthers still up 4-2 over Perry County here in the top of the third. 2 outs, 2-2 count.
Alright. Oh, that's pretty fun.
Here's the pitch. Strike 3. And the Siders retired, and we're heading into the bottom of the third. Panthers up 4-2. We'll be right back after this, everybody. There we are, bottom of the third. Panthers up 4-2.
Ball or strike? Is that a ball or
There's
strike?
nothing.
Oh, he just threw one.
No, they're just starting the at-bat right now. They're just starting.
He just threw one.
Bottom of the third. Ball. Well, strike. Kind of looks like a ball. Oh well.
I told you.
I'm gonna miss you guys when the season's over.
I'll
You're not gonna do it next year?
What?
You're not gonna do it next year?
I don't know. I still gotta find a job and everything. Here in Hawaii, I may work at a fast food restaurant or something. I might come to, and here's a ground ball. Throw the first out. I may come to some of the games, but I don't think I'll be able to come to every single one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know I said earlier in one of the game videos that I would be the future voice of the middle school Panthers, but I don't know if I'll be able to call every single game. I might be able to call some games. Fly ball! And oh, that one was close to being caught, but thank goodness it wasn't.
Fast. I don't know how this does.
Number 3 will come back up and have one more go. Here in the bottom of the third, Panthers up 4-2.
So fast. How does it get all the way?
And the Popo's here now. There's a Popo car right outside our press box. What the heck's the Popo doing here?
Who knows?
They come here. Sometimes there's those crazy people. We had one at a basketball game once.
Holy crap, I got
Yeah.
What?
He got taken out by the Popo.
And a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw the first. In time. 2 outs. What happened at that basketball game? I heard somebody got in a verbal argument with somebody and caused a fight or something. Is that what happened?
He was yelling at the ref and everything.
Oh, some fan in
He was just kept yelling and yelling.
a kid or a adult?
Adult. And he took him out. Like,
and ball.
Are you gonna do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was a high school football game, I think, like this year. I don't know which game it was. I think it was homecoming. There was a group of kids in my grade that got into a verbal argument with each other, and there's this one kid that was trying to start a fight, and unfortunately they started a fight, and it was a full mob scene here at the football game. They had to call the police and fire department and everything. I mean, it was that bad. I remember the next day everybody wasn't talking about the game, they were always talking about the fight.
I've seen a fight before.
At a sport game?
Yeah. Like, no, we were at the fair one night, and these 2 guys got into it, like, bad. And, like, this woman tried to break them up.
And ball, that gets really away, and that's ball 4.
Like, no, they were fighting and everything. Like, they started punching. Like, this woman tried to break them up, like, did that. The man threw the woman, basically. Just and they kept fighting.
What's the latest fight that's happened at your school? The latest fight? Anybody that's fighted yet, or?
That happens all the time at your school.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Oh, it's a 7th grader. 7th got hit. What was that, strike?
Yeah.
7th.
And that one.
It was probably
almost.
It was probably that 7th grader that did that. Remember?
Chef Larry?
No.
Anybody in your grade that you think will fight each other soon? Anybody that you think will fight soon in your school?
AT and Bryson.
Why? They hate each other?
Bryson will win. That's what AT is.
I mean, I'm not trying to promote anything, people. I'm not trying to promote anything. I'm just asking them. And now advance the runner at second. Stolen base here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Wait, no. He picked off.
I've heard rumors that there's going to be a fight between 2 kids at my school. I'm not going to name them off for copyright, but I've heard that they're going to fight very soon for graduation or something. Kind of like a graduation, just throwdown or something. That's what I've heard. Fly ball, center field, and this one drop, and now bring a runner in, and the Panthers go up on the board 5-2 here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Home.
Looks like he had it in his glove, but it just fell out of his glove. Center field had it in the glove, but it just dropped. I hope and pray to God it does not rain.
It'll probably rain during our game.
I don't care, we don't get to play.
And foul ball. That one was a little toward the knee. That one was a little toward his knee.
He He can hit.
I think that would have been a ball.
Yes,
We have fights all the time at our school. We have kids in our grade that just got caught with drugs.
I remember,
We got a bad grade.
Yeah, we got kids in our grade that got caught with marijuana.
look back a second. No throw. I remember
We're in 6th grade. There's a kid caught with marijuana.
Yeah, he sells it too.
6th grade, and the
He
kid.
has deal and everything.
A 6th grader does
Yes.
that.
Yes.
It's enough that we put up with that at high school. I see it every day at high school where people bring that stuff in school, and it's like, why? And this will bring it right in. Yes, sorry, just barely. And the Panthers go up 6-2 here in the bottom of the 3rd. I mean, what's the point of bringing that stuff to school?
Smoke it in the bathroom.
It's
It's addicting.
They sell it.
Once you can't stop.
They sell it.
You get
it's gross. I mean, I wouldn't even try that stuff. It looks sick. It smells bad. It looks bad. It breaks up when you hold it in your hand. I mean,
How do you know?
because one time, like a long time ago, a friend of mine asked me to try it, and I was like, no, thank you. And there's the ball that gets away, ball 4.
I don't care. I'm never gonna try.
I'm sorry. No comprendo. I don't get down with that. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I'm a clean person. I hope you two are clean too.
I'm not gonna do drugs. I ain't gonna drink. I'm not. I mean, when
I'll
I
drink.
get like older. I mean,
Well,
I'm like 21.
Yeah.
the worst fight I've ever
Maybe that
seen.
now, but I won't drink too much.
The worst fight I've ever seen was when I was in like 8th grade. There was these 2 big guys out in the parking lot. Oh. There was no teachers out there, and these two just went at it. I mean, they nearly broke every freaking car windshield out there. There was like several parked cars out there. It was that bad. There was
Who
even.
was it?
I don't remember right now. I think they moved somewhere else or something. I mean, I'm not trying to promote any fights here, everybody. I'm just saying.
You said that on
A ground ball, and it almost hit the runner at second. Thank God it didn't.
You should.
And this will bring the runner in from second, and he'll score. And the runner advances to 3rd, and the Panthers go up 7-2 here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, you shouldn't be too crappy.
You wanna know what I think? You wanna know a really creepy thing? Y'all gonna find this hard to believe, but I really believe the middle school's haunted. Cause I remember when I was in 8th grade, I had to make up for in school one time, and I was walking through the hallway, and I swear somebody turned on the light switch in the classroom right behind me. I went in there, looked around, there was nobody in there. I don't know who the heck turned the light switch on. I don't know if somebody walked by and flipped it on and then ran away. Cause I didn't hear no footsteps. Now bringing in a run.
And it's the is it 7-2
or 8-2?
No, it's the
7-2. And that's it for this inning. We're heading to the top of the 4th. We'll be right back after this. Welcome you live here in the top of the 4th. Panthers up 7-2. Recently off camera we were talking about a topic called haunted places. And you mentioned a haunted place off camera. What was that place?
Well, no, it's like a
walk
place,
house or something?
It's like a rock house that's in front of the school.
Where is it? In front of the school?
Like
There's
it's like right down the road.
What makes you think it's haunted? You said it's dark and creepy there, but anything else?
Yeah, people talk about it all the time. How they slept in there and stuff. How that light would turn on no matter, like, they wouldn't even be near the light switch.
When I was living in my dad's old house before it was tore down, that place was haunted like crap. My dad's old house was haunted. I mean, 2 people died in that house. The previous owner of the house and one of my family members. I don't know I don't know how I'm related to her. I can't think of it right now. But one of my family members killed herself in the house.
Oh.
I don't like talking about it that much, but that house was haunted.
Just drove people crazy?
But, she used to hide stuff. She didn't really haunt it. She was like a playful type of ghost. She liked to hide stuff and everything. And turn the lights on. Like, you'd be sitting in the room in the dark, all of a sudden the lights would come on. They didn't harm you or anything. They were just playing around. A playful type of ghost. But the worst house I've ever... Oh. I went in this house one time, I believe, and I will never, ever, ever, ever go back in there. There was this apartment up in Hammond. It's not there. I don't think it's there no more. I think they tore it down to a shopping complex right there. But, and a mall. But according to legend, there was a fire that started back in the 60s at that apartment. There was a little kid, about your guys' age, that always had a balloon and always had a ball that perished in the fire. Now, they rebuilt the apartment and opened back up in the 80s. My father and my mom, I believe, lived in that apartment for a couple of years. And some of the freakiest crap happened in that apartment. Like, there was this room, I think one of the bedrooms, where every time you walk in there with a balloon, it would pop. Every time you walk in there with a balloon, it would pop. No matter what size balloon, it would pop. And that same bedroom, every time you put a picture on the wall, it would fall off. Especially a crucifix. One time, I believe my dad put a crucifix up on the wall, and the next day, and he walked out to go to the bathroom, and he walked back in, the crucifix was upside down on the wall.
I think haunted stuff.
I've seen, he said that he heard doors open at night, he heard lights come on at night, he heard somebody using the bathroom, and you always hear a ball bouncing in the hallway. And the kid always had a little ball with him. He would hear strange noises at night. I mean, and a throwback to first, and he's out. And now, and the top of the fourth. I figured I'd share my little ghost story with y'all.